bacterial infection at Greenville Memorial Hospital has left many people with many questions. GHS says a total of 15 people have been infected and 4 people with that infection have died. Today, hospital officials sat down with WYFF News 4's Gabrielle Komorowski to help us understand what they are doing about this bacteria and how they are keeping patients safe.
Greenville Health System tells us Mycobacterium abscessus is an unusual germ that can take months to grow and become an infection.
And that's been one of the difficulties that we've had to work through, and particularly in communicating this out early on, that we really wanted to make sure that we understood what the germs were.
Dr. Angelo Sinopoli is GHS's chief medical officer. He answered our questions about how hospital officials think this bacteria got into Greenville Memorial and infected 15 surgery patients.
The first thing they thought of was, well, let's look at water sources.
He says the water inside the hospital tested positive. The CDC says Mycobacterium abscessus is very common in the environment, in water, soil, and dust, but can cause infections when it comes into contact with wounds. Exactly how it came into contact with patients remains a mystery.
We don't really know how it got transmitted from what we think is from our water source, which is the most common place for the organism to be, actually into a patient. And we'll probably never exactly know that answer.
Privacy laws prevent GHS from discussing details about individual patients. Dr. Sinopoli says this bacteria is not typically lethal and not a health risk for most people, but patients with multiple medical issues are more at risk.
Deaths associated with this infection are usually in the very severely immunocompromised patient, or deaths may be related to something else with the patient other than this infection.
He has this message for the families of the patients who died.
We are enormously compassionate around the patients and the families, and we understand any concern and anxiety and stress that this may have caused.
Dr. Sinopoli says at this time GHS has communicated with everyone they believe could have been exposed to the bacteria, 187 patients in all. Because the hospital believes Mycobacterium abscessus is still present in the water, he says they have put special filters in their water system and taken other steps that are beyond the national standards.
Sitting here right now, can you assure me that GHS is safe?
I think that GHS is very safe. I'd have surgery here myself. I'd have my family have surgery here. And it has traditionally been a very safe environment.
Gabrielle Komorowski, WYFF News 4, Greenville.
And the Greenville Health System tells us Greenville's water has been tested by DHEC and the EPA, and Greenville's water is safe.